Welcome everyone. This is Jesse Fisher again. I'm the social media and event coordinator for Operation Self-Reliance at Riverbed Ranch, Utah, the world's first and only resident-owned off-grid organic farming community. Well, things are hopping at Riverbed Ranch now that it's spring. There's a couple of kids helping their dad water their trees that they've just planted. Lots of that going on at Riverbed Ranch. And the Fishers set up some new solar panels to take advantage of the morning light. And new septic systems are going in. And Lance and his daughter are helping put in the septic leach lines and connecting everything up. Mike is covering over his leach lines, making sure so that he can use that land for gardens and greenhouses and whatever else. That particular tractor is part of the small equipment group, which is essentially a co-op in itself. People who've pitched in and bought a bunch of equipment, and so Mike is renting that from that group. And people are being able to bring in soil amendments, and a new well is going in. Actually, my next door neighbor. And new life. Chickens, rabbits. And here's Philip with a strategy for using the local mustard plant that turns our valley purple as a food for his rabbits. He'll feed it to them fresh and then also dry it and store it to feed it to them later. And our neighbor, who leases the Bureau of Land Management land just outside our property, he's rounding up his cattle. We've got new sheetrock going in. New kitchen cabinets arriving. Another house with electricity inside. That's worth celebrating. Here, this track hoe is digging a big ditch for geothermal heating and cooling tubes to be placed. Progress has been made this spring on our water catchment system. In fact, speaking of water, with all this snow melt happening in Utah, it's been such a wet winter. All that snow's melted off the mountains and tried to reach our property from the south. All it did was put some water in our southernmost pond, and you'll see it didn't overflow to go into our water catchment system. Just where that sagebrush is where the water would overflow and into our water catchment system if needed, coming nowhere near the top in spite of the heavy snow and rain this winter and spring. Now we do tours just about every Saturday, and here's Philip talking about his place.
And I won't need it when I get phase two. Phase two is going to be the same size stuck on the front. And it'll be a big atrium. It'll be my fourth season greenhouse. That'll give me my passive solar.
On that same tour, Mark is telling us about his lot and what he's got going.
There's actually a passive cooling tube that goes to my shed. It's on the ground. So this goes down 12 feet. I got a 8-inch tube that goes down 12 feet and goes into my shed and keeps my batteries cool.
And about his water tanks.
I have two 2,500 gallon tanks, and they are yeah, they're almost up all the way. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm going there one. Only about 2 people at a time go in there, though. It's pretty small.
Now, as you come to Riverbed Ranch, if you come from the north, you might see herds of wild horses, or from the north or the south, you'll probably see herds of sheep. So drive carefully. Thanks for joining us.